In a night filled with high drama, nail-biting tension, and unpredictable twists, one moment stood out as the defining turning point for Atlético Madrid. It was a penalty that, in a flash, shifted the entire momentum of the match, ultimately costing them the victory in a shootout that no one saw coming. But what exactly happened? How did a seemingly straightforward moment end in heartbreak for one of Spain's top clubs? It was a match that had everything: passion, skill, and two teams giving their all for glory. Atlético Madrid had battled through 120 minutes of intense football, showcasing their trademark resilience, but now the game had come down to the ultimate test, the penalty shootout. Tension was at its peak. Fans held their breath as each player stepped up to the spot, knowing that this was a do-or-die moment. And yet, no one could have predicted that a single, controversial penalty would tilt the game so drastically. The moment arrived with one of Atletico's players in the spotlight, about to take what could have been a game-changing penalty. With the shootout tied and every kick vital, the pressure was on. But then, disaster struck. As the player approached the ball and prepared to strike, something went wrong, something that would alter the course of the entire match. In a rare and highly contentious decision, the referee ruled that the Atlético player had taken a double kick, violating one of football's fundamental rules. At first, it seemed like a minor error, but as the whistle blew and the decision was announced, disbelief washed over the players, the staff, and the fans. The penalty was disallowed, and Atlético Madrid's hopes of advancing began to unravel. For those unfamiliar with the rule, a double kick occurs when a player strikes the ball more than once with the same foot during a penalty attempt. This seemingly minor mistake is considered a violation, and the penalty kick is ruled invalid. It's a rare but costly blunder that can swing the momentum of a match in an instant. In this case, the error proved to be devastating. With the disallowed penalty, Atlético Madrid found themselves at a severe disadvantage. As the opposing team stepped up to take their penalties, the psychological toll was evident. The momentum had shifted, and Atlético's players, who had once been in control, now had to battle not just the opposition but the crushing weight of what had just occurred. As the shootout continued, it was clear that Atlético Madrid struggled to recover from the blow. Their confidence, once unwavering, seemed shaken. Penalty after penalty was missed or saved, and before long, the shootout ended with Atlético Madrid on the losing side. The double-kick penalty, which had seemed like a minor slip at first, now stood as the central reason for their defeat. It was a heartbreaker for the players, who had fought so hard to get to this point, and for their fans, who had dreamed of lifting another trophy. Looking back, the question remains, how could such a seemingly avoidable error occur at such a critical moment? Was it the pressure of the shootout? A lapse in concentration? Or was it simply a cruel twist of fate? The truth is that penalty shootouts are often a game of inches, where the slightest misstep can be the difference between victory and defeat. For Atlético Madrid, the double-kick penalty became that inch, the tipping